Talking with Tom Peckham, really one of the legendary wrestlers around the state of Iowa from Cresco in 1968, went on to the Olympics. And tonight you're visiting, of course, with all of the Hall of Famers that showed up, plus the 1960 Cresco wrestling team, which I guess you were a sophomore state champion that year.
That's correct.
Yeah,
27.
So it was great to see all those guys, I bet.
Yeah, a lot of them I haven't seen since high school.
Wow! That's 50-some years ago, and wrestling is really an important sport and something that I think helped develop a lot of you guys into the human beings you became.
That's correct.
And what does it mean to you?
A whole lot. Good to see all these guys, just to being part of the fraternity of the wrestling group, and just so much fun to come back every year and be a part of this.
And of course, tonight one of the legendary wrestlers, Dan Gable, said that you're one of the guys he really looked up to when he was a young man, and you probably heard that before, but that's really got to make you feel special as well.
Yeah, it's a big honor, quite an honor to have him look up. And I was his idol, he claims. So
well,
that was nice.
Yeah, and the other thing is Cresco, Iowa, really one of the hotbeds of wrestling back in the 60s and 50s and before that, any place really in the country.
Yeah, they were. It was Cresco, the Waterloos, New Hampton, Osage. That was the wrestling powers.
Well, why do you think that was? I mean, what made this area of the state so special in wrestling?
I don't know. It started before I got in high school. I can remember in grade school, I just dreamed about being on the varsity wrestling team. It was just that kind of atmosphere. Coach Flanagan had great coaches. And the town was behind the wrestling, big time.
Right. Did you have any guys you looked up to when you were young?
Oh yeah, I looked up to Derek Kurtemeyer and Don Webster and some of the old wrestlers for Cresco.
All right. Tom Peckham, he was a great wrestler at Cresco, Olympic wrestler back in 1968.
Correct.
As they say, the proof is in the pudding. Look at these quality jobs done by Chris Reichs and Reichs Landscape. It's landscaping like this that has allowed Chris to build a solid business in just a few short years. Why? Simple. People see the work and the word of mouth from satisfied customers. You should be the next satisfied customer of Chris Reichs and Reichs Landscape. Give them a call.